Okay. So I just want to discuss my progress with my carnivorous plants. Hear me? I just want to discuss my progress in my new arrivals in my carnivorous plant collection. I guess you could say it's a collection. I have 9 plants with 14 more coming. Unless I count wrong, I don't know. Either way, I have a new tank setup, which is sort of janky, sort of ghetto, but it was an old 40-gallon tank, which I cleaned up really nice. It has like a little fogginess on it because it's just old, but it's very clean. I'll show you my current one right now. But basically, in this 10-gallon one, I find it very easy to control temperature and humidity. Because I'm sure if you know about carnivorous plants, you kind of have to be able to control humidity and as well as temperature. So in this 10-gallon one here, it's rather easy to get things under control. In this bigger 40-gallon one next to me, it's not as easy, but I have figured out a way to keep the humidity percentage kind of I'm trying to prevent it from going down so fast, because basically it's kind of staying at 60% or 80% for me. But so basically when I use my fogger on either of these tanks, humidity will shoot up to 90 real quick. But the problem is maintaining it, because I can't be here all day. I have a job and everything. I have to make sure that it stays that way. So that it never drops below like 50% humidity. It has to stay at least at 50, preferably higher, throughout the whole day. So it's really bright. So I have 2 lights here. I have since I last discussed this, I have 2 new arrivals. I think 2 or 3, and I have a lot more coming in this big tank here, which I'll show you. It's going to be a lot more full, and I have sort of a designation, which I'll do here. Okay, this is the current tank that I have. This is my Drosera capensis. It's going to flower. He's doing well. Back there is my Drosera Alicia, also doing very well. I don't know if you can see it, but they both have a lot of dew in their leaves. The Alicia is still kind of small. I don't know if you can see that, but it's there. The Venus Flytrap Big Mouth, still kind of coming out of dormancy. The Pentheus Glandulifera Tenuous, doing very well. He's kind of been acclimating, so he's kind of a slow grower, but we got a tendril there, and one here. We have another pitcher on this leaf here. Another pitcher back there. So there's a couple things going there. My Vedricosa, quite a few pitchers on him right now. There's like probably 4. This guy, who is my Aristotelocoides crossburkii, has had a rough go of things. Very rough go of things. But I'm going to try and see if I can save him. Basically, he had a really hard time in shipping. He had a really rough time. He had a lot of stress. I've basically potted him, and then I repotted him again, because, he had some kind of issues with his roots. I think he just got really stressed out. Because he has basically the soil I used for these Nepenthes, except for this guy back here, was potted when I got him. I use long fibrous sphagnum moss, peat moss, pumice, and sand. which kind of provides a good draining pot and allows no root rot to come. Same thing with this guy. So he still had an issue because I think he was stressed. But then I repotted him in basically mostly pure sphagnum with some more mixed up at the bottom. This is the right Mortiana green back here. It's got a couple good pictures on him, but a couple of them are kind of going. This is kind of the main collection. I have more coming, so I'll kind of move. These two are going into this other tank here. The Flytrap is going to go in the other tank here. I'll show you what I got here. Just see how big it is. It's a huge tank. Very, very big. I have 14 plants coming. So there's that. This is my Pentheus Sanguine. Basically, this guy is kind of hardy, so I'm kind of letting him be my guinea pig. But yeah. Once I get more of my plants, once I get more plants in the mail, I'll do another one of these. And basically, in this big tank here, I'm trying to keep humidity at 60 constantly. But the problem is that this light that I have for it is a T5 high output fluorescent 6500K 1500 lumens, and that, if you know, that produces a good amount of heat, and heat brings down humidity like you would believe. So I'm trying to maintain that balance of heat and of temperature and humidity still. But once I get more plants, I'll